Next thing to cover here is the day end closing. This is good for all departments. Clicking on day end closing allows me to select a closer. Here's where we'll find an employee. In this case, we'll select Morris. Now, at our club, we prefer to reset the drawer to the opening balance prior to counting the money. We're going to do that. By virtue of doing it that way, we are going to leave the starting balance as 0. That's important because if I come down here, I see the cash due is $808.99. Just so you know, you don't have to show this. We do it for demo purposes and for training. This can also go away. But here I can enter cash amount, can put in all the different dollar amounts. Maybe we have $820, which obviously will contribute to a variance. And we have a check amounts. We got a few checks in. We got one for $300. I'm going to add another check for $250, and I'm going to hit save. I put in $550 in checks. Notice it's not telling me any checks are expected, but again, to explain how to enter these in, hopefully that resonates. You can add any notes to the day. Otherwise, you can just close a day. Once you close a day, it's going to print a report. I'll show you this on my screen. Closing, you'll see things in here like your total including all tips, tax, and refunds, and then total sales including tips, your gross sales, your cost of goods, your overall margin, and some other information like tea times and your retail value, any discounts. Here you had $100 in discounts, tips, total extended prices, and then it breaks down your sales by department, tells you how much cash you took in, then it gives you your overall variance, and then what you dropped. It's kind of nice. It gives everything in one area. That computer screen is cutting off, but it gives all the different dollar amounts that you took in for the day there at the bottom. The day end closing report contributes to several reports on the back end. It reports to a variance report. It also reports to day end closeout report. Next button is all tabs, pull tabs. All tabs and pull tabs is simply a list of orders waiting to be processed by your staff. This allows you to view things that are in progress, so I can reopen this on my computer and I can continue to add whatever items I need to add. Moving back to pull tabs, we'll place these orders back in here. Open tabs. This is just a list of all open tabs on a given terminal. So there's nothing up here. There's nothing open on my side. Checking a voucher balance is similar to going to vouchers. This gives me the ability to either search or scroll through and double check certain vouchers. Again, this is an alternative for having to have this voucher editor and manager up here for staff that maybe doesn't have the level of permissions to do so. Share tips tool, we're going to skip that for now. Voucher deposit. This is how we're going to load additional monies onto a voucher. So I'm going to click on the magnifying glass and we're going to find this refund voucher that we're going to add a little more money for Michael. We're going to add an additional $25 because he wants to add value to it. I'm going to hit pay here once we enter that value in. And then we're going to hit cash. And paying exact amount, so he gave me 25. Now, if I go to vouchers and I go to refund vouchers, his balance is now 75. I can view it and see all the details. Customer lookup. It's exactly what you would think it is. It allows me to find a customer and hit done. You can double click their name and go into their profile as well from there. Reserve tables. This just pops up table layout. You can see here in this case, our 7, 8, and 9 are all reserved. Tip summary again, we'll come back to that in the tips video. Open other employees tabs. This option is just turned on for our new tab sync function, which will be explained more in depth during the food and beverage ordering process. Transferring tabs. This just allows me to highlight a tab and select an employee to transfer it to. I can select these tabs, transfer to Jody. If I'm clocking out, I don't have anything open, and now we can still service the customer. And then it just double checks, do I want to transfer? We're going to say yes. Tabs transferred successfully. Now if I click on transfer tabs, No records found because I do not have any. The next space here, we have all the different punch cards. So punch cards today are available for rounds of golf at particular times or many times, but also activities. Maybe you have simulator lessons, you have simulator hours, maybe you have a weekday rounds punch card. Some flexibility here to work with. To issue one of these, we're going to say weekday punch card. I'm going to select it. Punch card amount is not editable. You also can expire these, and then you can assign a punch card number. Because these may or may not be physical, these will always be tied to a customer, and I've skipped this customer name, address, phone, email part for a reason. I'm going to click on add, and the reason I did that, I want you to see that this is a mandatory action to add a customer because the balance and the credits are tied directly to a customer. Once I come in here, we'll go Lindsay Smith. We're going to hit done. Now she's going to have a punch card for the weekday rounds. Then we're going to buy it again with cash and pay the exact amount. Now you can find these in two places. I'm going to click on vouchers and then I'm going to click on punch card center. Now I can see Lindsay's punch card and I'm going to view this. Her available rounds are 20 and it gives all the details. And from here, just to show you another spot where I can view them, I'm going to hit this I. You'll see this in different areas of the application. This is the view customer profile area. And from there, I'm going to hit cards and click punch cards, and you'll see the available rounds for her punch card. A lot of different areas to see variable information. You can view details on when this rate is available. That will be the same for all of the punch cards. In T-Sheet trainings, we will teach you where to see the punch cards and how to apply those to a sale for a person. The next area, we'll cover banquet deposits, but all these different deposits here work the same. I'm going to click on banquet deposit. Let's say the baby shower is going to give us $1,000 and or bridal shower. We have you're invited to the bridal shower. It's not until December 31st of next year. So we're just going to hit OK. And it's going to pull this amount of money in and we're going to hit pay. This time we'll do a check. That's pretty common for banquet deposits. And the check number is 123. That'll post to that banquet. Banquet final payment forces me to select. Once I select that same bridal shower, that $1,000 that I just put down reflects on what would be a prior balance of $67.46. Now it's down to $57.46. If I were to hit OK and finalize the same way I did the last transaction, it would make the final outstanding balance $0 at this juncture for next December's bridal shower. But I'm going to cancel out of this for now. That concludes the tools aspect of our register. We look forward to talking more about this with you during the onboarding process. And if you're already a customer, we look forward to this helping you both train your staff and refresh your memory on certain actions. Thank you.